Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Colt, and I'm back with Week Three's predictions. And yeah, as you can see, that my record improved. Went 7-3 last week. Love to see that. My record did not get tarnished. Um, yeah, glad to be a little bit more on the positive side again. It was getting a little close, getting a little slim in the win loss record, but either way, we're gonna get right started into this week's matches. First one, Friday. Tomorrow. I'm recording this the night before. um, Seattle Surge versus London Royal Ravens. Um, I think last week. Let's see. Last week they got 3-0'd by FaZe, and then they ended up clutching up against Gorillas. I remember that I was mad because I predicted Gorillas, and then I would have went 8-2 that week if it weren't for that. But I mean they upset. I would call it an upset on Gorillas. I think London's the worst team right now. Um, I don't. Seattle looked better last week, if I remember correctly. I mean they look good against the Surge. They're winning searches now, though. Like I still, I mean, obviously, you still need. I still need to see more in search out of them, but they're winning searches now, which is better than what they were before. I'm gonna go 3-1 Seattle, and that's just because I think London will win the search, and then Seattle takes the response. But yeah, that's gonna be it for that match. I don't really have that much like crazy insight on that match. I just think London is the 12th place team in the league right now, and I think Seattle's better in all the respawns. So yeah. Next match, Minnesota versus Vegas. Now, this one's interesting because I'm pretty sure Minnesota's looking very bad. Like, let's see. I'm gonna go check out the recent matches real quick. Um, so they lost badly to Optic. I remember that. And then let's check out week one where I did horribly. Lost to New York, lost to Seattle. So they're 0-3. I think that pretty much solidifies losers bracket for them. I mean, the only way they could maybe do anything is, obviously win these two matches and hopefully rely on a tiebreaker. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be solidified in losers at this point. And I think Vegas has actually looked better than them right now. I think Minnesota's looking kind of flat because I want to see. I know they got 3-0'd. They got 3-0'd here, and then they got 3-2'd here. So, I mean, what, they're freaking 9-2 map count or something like that in the last three matches, or 2-9 in terms of their aspect. Um, this one's tough because it's like Minnesota, like they could just come and show out and like they could come show that they're like a team that they were at the major, like a really really good top team. They have that potential. Their talents there, but I just think I don't know. They're coming out kind of flat. I don't know if I really want to put faith in them this series. I'm gonna double points this one. I'm gonna boost the match. And I don't know if you guys, if I've told this in a video before too, but you could actually see the fan voted predictions now and their recent times that they've matched up against each other. Um, so the last two times, obviously, it's gone to Vegas, as you could see. Um, the rest, it's gone to Minnesota. But yeah, this is their current win-loss record this season. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Game Five, Vegas. Sorry, Game Five, Vegas. There we go. I think Vegas win this match here. I think they've looked better in this split of matches in terms, obviously, in terms of the rocker because you can see here, um, let's see the last time Vegas has played, they lost against FaZe there, and I think they played twice this week. Yes, so they are. Let's see, they have one win. Oh shiz, they have one win, one loss, and then they played once this week, which is their one loss. So they're 1-2. Um, I think they have the good potential to go 3-2 here. and make winners bracket. And this is a huge matchup. Because I think they're probably gonna win this one in my opinion too. Um, so yeah, this one's probably the hardest of the two, but I think they'll clutch up here um and win game 5. Now this one's I feel like is a toss up 50-50 series to be honest. Like you never know I feel like which team you're going to get out of these teams now. Obviously when LAG first formed they were really really good at respawn and now they just look like normal LAG and I don't know. I was happy with myself last week because I remember last week Florida actually upset Boston and I doubt a lot of people had that prediction. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go Florida on this one too. But yeah, the map count's kind of hard. Um, I'm gonna go 3-1 Florida. I don't know. Florida's enticing me more lately. This is just like purely based on like me liking Florida better right now in terms of and less terms of like analysis and stuff like that. But next match, Thieves Rocker. I think this one's not even close. And I'm going to go 3-1 Thieves. And maybe Minnesota takes like a SNDR control. I think LA Thieves is clear cut top 3 team in the game right now. Minnesota Rocker, like I said, this split has not looked good. So yeah, I think that one's pretty easy for me. I think LA Thieves take that pretty handily, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Vegas Gorillas. Now this, like I said, I feel like this was the harder matchup, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't. The Gorillas don't like spark me, you know. Like they don't. I don't know. I just have like no interest or like faith in them right now until proven otherwise, you know. I'm gonna go 3-1 Vegas here and say that they clutch up and get in the winners bracket by winning these 2 matches. Um, yeah. um, next matchup, I don't even want to go into this one in depth. Like Toronto has looked really, really good with Hixie. Um, they made Dashy drop 5 kills in a control, which is absurd. I mean, regardless, I think Optic came out super flat that series, but that's besides the point. Um, Toronto Ultra look good. It's Toronto Ultra. Enough said. This one is a spicy matchup. Oh man, this is a good match. New York versus Optic. I feel like these are two very very highly skilled teams going at each other. Um, has the potential to go either way. To be honest with you, um, I think Optic's 2-1, so they need to realistically go 1-1 this week to make winners and really like lock it in. Um, because if you guys haven't watched preview videos or if you guys don't know, 3-2 pretty much solidifies winners bracket for you for the major. 2-3, if you go 2-3, you're usually at like the bottom echelon, like 7th, 8th, whatever, right? And 2-3s usually rely on like tiebreakers, and then 1-4, 0-5, you're pretty much guaranteed losers. So a 3-2 is a pretty safe record um, for winners bracket. Um, oh man, I think they win this matchup. I think they clutch up game 5, and I think they solidify winners with this match. And then, yeah, this matchup's going to be interesting. But we'll talk about that when we get there. But yeah, Optic 3-2. Like I said, if I haven't said it already, um, both teams very very highly skilled, very 50-50 series. The better, whoever comes out more hot this day is going to win this series. Simple as that. Both teams have the potential to win equally, in my opinion. I, I'm kind of interested. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm kind of interested to see the fan predictions because we know how how good and strong the green wall is. But yeah, me being realistic, this could go either way, 100%. Um, this is an intriguing matchup because Seattle Surge has looked better than they did before. Um, I don't know if they're like, I don't know if I have enough faith in them yet to beat a team like New York though. Um, but the plus side is they, like I said, they've looked better at search. I'm not gonna sit here and say they're gods at search now, but they do look better, and that's good because they were horrendous. They're at least winning some searches now, which is you're not gonna spawn into a search and think you're gonna lose guaranteed. That does a lot for the mental. So I still think New York's a better team though. I'm gonna go 3-1 New York, just because I don't know. Even if this series goes 3-2, I'm going 3-1 to 3-2 ish New York. That's my like wavelength here, but I'm gonna go 3-1 in the map count. Just because I feel like New York's that much of a little bit of a stronger team, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes Game 5, like I said. So either way, if it does go Game 5, I still give New York both searches. You know. Um, Next match, Optic Texas and Atlanta FaZe. Now, this is a spicy one. I kind of am interested to see this. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. I never thought I'd see the day, to be honest with you. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but it is what it is. um, I'm gonna go probably the same way though. I'm gonna go 3-2 FaZe, and this is just strictly off the fact that I mean, obviously these teams go blow for blow, and I still think this is like this series here is if whoever comes out like more hot this day will probably win this series. Um, just because I feel like both teams, I don't think there's a clear cut favorite here, in my opinion. I know that FaZe won champs, but Optic looked really good in their last match, and they've looked pretty good with Ghosty. I mean, obviously, I feel like um everyone's gonna say I feel like it's a very what's the word? Like I'm not gonna knock the people that say that they need more time because I would agree if that makes sense. Like still think they're gonna need a little bit more time to like really buckle down. Maybe they can come out hot in a major and win, or like major fours when they'll like peak. But obviously these are the major two champions. These are your defending champions, and they're on the record for wins in S&D in a row. They've won 11 straight. I saw it on Twitter today as I was scrolling through, and yeah, they're on an 11 game win streak, which is the most in CDL history, and that's impressive. And I'm gonna give them the series just based off that. I still think, it's Atlanta FaZe. These guys are talented search players to begin with, and I think these, like I said, these two teams could go blow for blow, man. But I'm gonna give Atlanta FaZe the edge just because of the impressive win streak that they've had in search, and I think they're gonna keep it going. To be honest with you, so yeah, I have Atlanta FaZe in this one. Um, Next matchup, this one has, I feel like a lot more potential than people think. I'm kind of interested. I'm gonna probably be using this a lot more in um videos because I haven't really been taking advantage of like showing you guys the whole thing. But that actually surprises me that this many people chose Thieves like in the fan predictions. I mean, obviously you see that every time the Thieves have played Boston, they've won. But I don't know. I feel like the series can definitely be close. I'm pretty sure, was it Boston Thieves? I think it was last major in the qualifiers. Thieves reverse swept them, if I'm not mistaken, and they won like Game 5 LSELO when they were down like 1-4 or something. Like it was crazy, something crazy like that. Like Thieves super clutched up, if I remember this correctly. Um, I think the series has the potential to do the same thing. To be honest, um, I'm kind of curious to go back and let's see. Let's find out both of these teams' records real quick. So let's see. Boston won that one. Did Boston only play once this week? It appears so. Boston won that one. What? I'm just gonna do this. Sorry, we're gonna do this because it makes things a lot more easier. I know this is a little interesting, but we're gonna go to CDO standings. This makes it easy. So Boston is 7th in terms of total points. Let's see. Let's go to Major 3. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to. What's. I thought they had like a stand. I'm pretty sure we can just click on their name, no? There we go. That's what I thought. Okay. So. I should have came more prepped. We're just gonna do it like this. um, so they lost here. They won here, so that's 1-1. And they won here, and they lost here. Yeah. So one. Let's see. One. Oh, they won here. 1, 2. I think they're 3-1. 3-1. Or 3. Yeah, 3-1. Yes. Okay, so those guys are 3-1, and I'm just gonna do it this way because it's less confusing for me. So these guys are Boston's 3-1. Thieves are, if they win this series, if let's say they win, we'll say that they win this series. So you go 1, 2, and then they play twice this week. 3, 3-1. So the both teams are 3-1. Both looking pretty for winners bracket. Both pretty much guaranteed winners bracket at this point. Yeah. This one's like, this one. I don't know. I almost want to go with the I almost want to go breach just because I feel like they. You think they would have to break the 0-4 loss streak against these guys at some point, but because they look good with beans too. I'm just gonna do it. Screw it. I'm gonna go 3-2 Boston, bro. And that's just me wanting to go with the upset. If you want to consider it an upset, I mean, according to this, if you want to consider it by this, it's an upset. But I'm gonna go 3-2 Boston. Screw it, YOLO. All right, that's gonna be it for this week's predictions. I'm gonna lock those in, and as always, thank you guys for watching. I will, as usual, be uploading one for Major 3. Excited for that. Always get pumped up for majors, man. And it's the Optic Texas Major, so it's going to be a lit event. An absolute banger of an event. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next prediction video. Peace.